EWN Sport.
Derek Alberts at the Sports Desk. What's happening, Derek?
Well, Dave, here's a bit of a surprise. France captain Thierry Dusautoir named the IRB Player of the Year. He scooped the award ahead of other nominees Perry Wipu, Jerome Kane-Amar, Nonu David Pocock, and Will Guinea. I reckon it's a fantastic choice. We saw how well he played yesterday. He was man of the match.
Head and shoulders above the others.
Yes.
He was majestic.
It was fantastic. But, I mean, it does go against the grain in terms of previous patterns, always since the IRB Awards came into being. The winners always come from the World Cup winning side in a World Cup year.
Yes.
Think back at 2007, Brian Abana, 2003, Johnny Wilkinson. So, going against form, but a fantastic choice.
Player of the match as well.
Yes.
Deservedly so.
Well, in other awards, the All Blacks won the Team of the Year. No surprise there. Graham Henry, Coach of the Year. I think it was his 5th time he scooped the award. While our own Cecil Africa was named Sevens Player of the Year.
Well deserved.
Yes, and another nice touch, the late Kitch Christie, Francois Pienaar, Jake White and John Smith were inducted into the IRB Hall of Fame after it was decided to honour all the winning coaches and captains of the last 6 World Cups. But I think the IRB erred with this one. France have been hit with a £10,000 fine for advancing on the haka ahead of yesterday's World Cup final.
I was talking to Mark Lawrence about it yesterday, and he said he thought there was going to be something, that there would be some kind of sanction, because the rule is they can't go over the halfway line.
Yes.
And they certainly did. But you see Thierry Dusautoir's comment, because I thought it was fantastic.
I certainly agree. Just on the subject of hackers and responses and disrupting, Mark Andrews told me a beautiful story. Norman Maxwell, his first game for the All Blacks, doing his hacker, and they're playing against the Box. And Maxwell is going in his routine, and like Mark Andrews says, is future All Blacks are born doing the hacker. They live for this moment.
All the Kiwis can do it.
And Maxwell looked out for his opponent, which was Mark Andrews, and Mark Andrews blew him a kiss, and it completely threw him off. And from then on, they always used to rag Norman Maxwell, saying, "Hey, where's your bunny? Where's your boyfriend, Mark Andrews?" Well, Jacques Free will join Japanese club Panasonic Wild Knights in November and will play for them until the end of the Japanese season before being allowed to return to play for the Stormers in Super Rugby. And locally, the Lions will be playing their first Currie Cup final in 4 years when they face the Sharks at Coca-Cola Park on Saturday. Josh Strauss's men beat Western Province 29-20 over the weekend, and the skipper says fitness and positive team spirit helped them succeed.
I think it was a little bit of both. I haven't seen the team as psyched up as last week, and the trainings were just exceptional, so I think they just showed them in the game.
Meanwhile, those wanting to get up close and personal with the team can do so on Wednesday. A signing session will be held between 10:45 and 11:45 a.m. at Johannesburg Stadium, while it has been confirmed that Mark Lawrence will referee the final. And Caster Semenya named former Olympic and World 800-meter champ Maria Matola of Mozambique as her new coach today. Derek Albert, CWN Sport.
EWN Sport.
After a day away, he is back. Derek Alberts, good afternoon. What's happening in the world of sport?
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I'm actually only back for a day. Well, Sharks coach John Plumtree is named an unchanged starting 15 for Saturday's Currie Cup final against the Lions at Coca-Cola Park. There's one change to the bench with Alistair Hargreaves taking over from Jacques Boertes. Such a pity for Boertes. You got a feel for him just the other day. He was captaining the side. Another flanker, Willem Alberts, says the game will give the returning Boks in the side a chance to get over their World Cup exit.
Obviously coming back from the World Cup very, very disappointed, and now getting a chance to play in a black and white jersey is again something to look forward to, and we have a chance to retain the Currie Cup, so that is something big in anyone's career, so we'll give it our best, and we look forward to the final.
Meanwhile, Lions coach John Mitchell believes his side don't need any more motivation.
Not that I'm big on history, but I respect the tradition, and for us, the history that I guess is the most motivating is it's 12 years since we've won away, and it's 61 years since we've won in Joburg. That's not enough motivation. It never will be.
Next weekend's Telkom knockout quarters have been decided. Pirates have been drawn to play against Maracas Swallows. Jomo Cosmos host Bidvest Wits. Santos take on Platinum Stars. And Ajax Cape Town face Golden Arrows. Many Kaizer Chiefs supporters are planning to boycott the club's home games unless team boss Bobby Motaung apologizes for disregarding them in yesterday's media conference. Motaung responded to calls that he should resign by saying he'll be at the club for as long as he lives because Chiefs is his father's club.
Bobby Motaung goes nowhere. I'm not elected here. I was not appointed by ANC or IFP. It's our company. It's a family business. The chairman is our father. It's my father. I'll be here for as long as this club exists.
Fans like this one, though, were not happy, and some are planning on staying away from games.
What Bobby said, his utterances, we didn't like it. We need a public apology. He must apologize to everybody. We as well, we're planning on staying outside up until Bobby Motaung make an apology in public.
The Proteas had a bit of a scare today when Mark Boucher got struck on his right index finger in the nets by Wayne Parnell. While Boucher sat out the rest of training, he's expected to be fit for tomorrow's ODI decider against Australia in Durban. The Aussies, meanwhile, are still sweating over the fitness of Shane Watson and Sean Marsh and will only make a call on them tomorrow morning. Derek Alberts, EWN Sport.